Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel TNK Coaching. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter Velocity and Acceleration of class 8. Let's start to learn about velocity and acceleration or the topic which is given in this chapter. First of all, we have to study about rest. What is rest? Rest and motion is a relative term. What? Rest and motion is relative term. How could you identify the object is at rest or is at motion? When a two person in the same car, if the car is running, then these two person is at rest. If one person compare with the another, if they say you are in motion, then that is false. That is not really in motion. If the person in the car see outside the car, then found then they found that the car is in motion or the outside object is in motion. You also observe when we are in bus, the people all in the bus are is at rest, but the object or the people or the any other object outside the bus, we observe the we are at rest, but that object outside from the bus or outside of the bus is observed or said to be in motion. Here, let's see what is the definition of rest. In this, in this, in this board, we can see objective is said to be at rest if it doesn't cover distance with its surrounding object. Simply, or the definition of also motion, we can see that object is said to be in motion if it cover distance with respect to its surrounding. Another point is here given. We have learned about motion when it cover distance with its surrounding with respect to its surrounding, that is known as motion. But here we are going to discuss what uniform motion or variable. Uniform motion means that of a motion in each interval of time they cover constant distance or the same distance. In 1 second the car from here to here, car move 15 meter. Another 1 second the car move 15 meter. In another 1 second car move 15 meter. This type of motion is known as uniform motion. While if the car move variable, car covers variable distance in equal interval time. Let's see, if the car from here to here in 1 second cover distance 15 meter, in another 1 second the car move only 5 distance, in another 1 second the car move 20 meter. This type of motion is known as variable motion. Also, we have a study about physical quantity. We all know it very well. What is physical quantity? Those quantity which can be measured and the quantity which is useful, or by the help of that we can describe or derive the physical relation, like force equal to EMA. Here the physical quantity is also categorized, or we can also divide it in two categories. These two categories are vector quantity and scalar quantity. Those type of quantity which have both magnitude and direction known as vector quantity, and those quantity which have only direction, no sorry, only magnitude not direction, that type of quantity is known as scalar quantity. A scalar quantity can be add or subtract arithmetically, but vector quantity cannot be vector quantity can be added or sum by algebraically. Also, vector law of addition, that type of vector quantity follow the vector law of addition. This law is described, this is the property of vector. Simply we can say, we can read about in higher class. Here, what type of quantity belongs to the scalar quantity? Let's see. Length, mass, volume, work, energy, etc. are the quantity which belongs to the scalar quantity, and displacement, velocity, force, weight, etc. are the quantity which belongs to Vector quantity. Vector quantity can be zero, negative, but scalar quantity never can be zero. It is always in positive integer, positive value. Also, we are going to discuss about to now we are going to discuss about now we are going to discuss about now we are going to discuss the other part of this chapter, uniform acceleration. No बात बुझे pause करेंगे इधर. Now we are going to learn about distance and displacement. Here, let's define the distance. Actual length or path traveled by a moving body, irrespective of motion, and irrespective of its motion. That is equal distance. The actual length of a path traveled by a moving body, irrespective with it may be whatever its motion, variable motion, even though we can find, or it's we can called the initial position and the final position of the moving body, the whole distance between the initial and final. These are called this is called the distance between the initial and final position in the irrespective of motion of any moving body is distance. Whereas another thing about the distance, it is scalar quantity. It may be it is always positive. SI unit is meter. Let's see the displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance. If you see like this, let's see. Here this is going like this. See. From here to here, this is in same direction. But from here to here, the moving object, let's see A. Let's see A. This moving object from here to here, displacement is 3 meter. This A now come here. Displacement is 3 meter. Because from here to here, the distance are the what? Direction. Or the A is moving in a certain or fixed direction. But here, the direction is changed. Now the direction is in downward direction. The moving object is in downward direction. Here, the object or a moving object is in upward direction. Again, from here, the distance of this A changes into upward direction. Also here, coming from here, the displacement is equal to like this. So, from this point to this point, displacement is 3. But from here to here, displacement will be changed, because here is the one displacement, here is another, here is another, here is we can find it average. But the distance is the addition of this. We can find the displacement of whole by addition law of algebra, vector law of addition. But here the distance can easily be found by adding this. As a whole, if we find, or we are going to find this total displacement, then the total displacement is going to be 0 at the initial point. If the moving object passing through the line, and at last they come to the initial point, the displacement going to be 0, but distance going to be sum of these all distance. Okay, this is the actual definition. Here we can the shortest distance. What is the shortest distance? This is the shortest distance. If anybody want to go to the point C. This is the way to reach at the point C. If the one person go through this way and another person go through this way, the distance is per person. Let's say if A travel through this way and Y travel through this way. Okay. Here for X displacement is 5 meter, but Y has two displacement. One is 4 and another one is 3. When Y move from here to here, Y pass again above to reach at the point C. Here this displacement and this displacement going to be added. That displacement become distance for this Y. Whereas the shortest distance is what? For X to going from point A to C is 5 meter. Simply, this is the shortest distance having certain direction. These are called this type of distance having certain distance direction in a fixed direction, certain distance in a fixed direction. That type of distance is known as displacement. Whereas direction doesn't matter in the case of distance. Now we are going to discuss about speed. Here speed, uniform speed and non-uniform speed is written. First of all, we have to define speed. What is speed? Distance per unit time. Distance traveled by a body in unit time is called distance. It's called speed. Distance traveled by a body per unit time or in 1 second. Per unit time means 1 second. For the unit of time, second. So per unit time means 1 second. Distance traveled by body in 1 second is known as speed. Here it is denoted by V. Its formula is what? Distance by time taken. Its unit meter per second, scalar quantity. Similarly, we are going to define uniform speed. Uniform speed means in each second or in equal interval of time, the moving body travel or cover same distance. That type of speed is called uniform speed. Whereas in equal interval of time, the object or moving object cover unequal distance. That type of motion is or speed is called what? Non-uniform speed. Okay. This is not a full video of this chapter. We have to further study in this chapter about acceleration, uniform, acceleration, non-uniform, then relative velocity, also equation of motion. Then this chapter, after learning that points which is remaining to learn, in another video I will try to give all the topic which include in this chapter. In the further video or in the next video I will discuss about the remaining topic. Dears, I will humbly request to all of you, thank you for watching this video. If any problem occur in this chapter, you may ask. I will try to give answer through this video as well through contact, comment. Thank you for the watching video. Thank you for the watching video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel or also like and share. Thank you.